is China L. Coaston, also known as Chinese actress and indie filmmaker. I did a video on the N-word, the N-I-G-G-E-R, N-I-G-G-A-H word, as this casual word that's just been thrown around. And I encountered a Latin woman, she had an appearance of a Latin woman, a teenager, and she was on the subway and she was just saying my N-I-G-G-A-H, my N-I-G-G-A-H to her fellow Latin American or Latin sisters and brothers loudly and with confidence, and it was bothering me, and it's disrespectful, it's hurtful, and it's a demeaning, oppressive word to people of African descent born in this country. My ancestors. It's very hurtful and disrespectful when I hear that word thrown around so casually, and I don't even care if you're not saying it to me. It's still an oppressive, disrespectful word to Black Americans, to African Americans, Black Americans who were enslaved in this country and built this country with no compensation, which involved being separated from their families, castrated, molested, sodomized, raped, lynched, hung, beaten, mentally abused, emotionally abused, while building a country, right? And making this country the richest country it is because of African Americans who were enslaved. And people, and that word was used to demean. It was used to demean. And to hear people continually, casually, a lot of people outside the Black American Experience Collective, they say it so casually. They say it, and I know because some of the time, I think because they hear it in hip-hop songs, or they feel like, or they hear fellow other African Americans, young teenagers say it, or even young adults, or even just say it. It's like, no, it's disrespectful, and it's demeaning to my ancestors, to me, to my mother, my father, my grandfather, my grandmother. It's disrespectful to the Black American collective. So you don't want us to disrespect your Latin collective, your Indian collective, your Asian collective, your Caucasian collective, your Italian, Irish. I don't care what your ethnicity is. Don't use that word casually. Don't do that. I don't care if you think it's hip, it's trendy, it's cool, it's dope. Like, no. That's disrespectful to my ancestors and to me and my family. Anybody who's of African descent is disrespectful. And you all who use it casually, you need to understand that. Because you wouldn't want us to use that word. You wouldn't. Like, let's stop playing. It really gets on my nerve. And unfortunately, the young lady did respect I spoke out to her and I told her it was very hurtful and disrespectful to Black Americans, to my ancestors. And she gave me some attitude, but at some point she did acknowledge that she didn't mean to use it she didn't mean to hurt me or to use it in a hurtful way, but that's just what they say nowadays, and I do get that, but it's still, she needs to be told, because clearly her peers are not telling her that. Her parents are telling her that, whoever, they're not telling her that. And I wish more people, Black people, would say that's unacceptable for you to say that casually. To say it in any way is unacceptable. Just like any other derogatory racial slur is disrespectful to other collectives, it's disrespectful to African Americans. So don't hide behind hip-hop music, or you heard another Black person say it. I don't care. You don't say it. You don't say it. And honestly, as I mentioned before, and when I was 19 and 18, I was ignorant of how oppressive and demeaning and derogatory that word was. So I was using it myself. And then like I said, my granddaddy from Mississippi called me out and said that's disrespectful and hurtful for him to hear that, because he had to hear it growing up. So keep that in mind when you use that word, my N-I-G-G-A-H, so casually, and think you're sounding like dope and cool, because you don't. You're disrespecting African American ancestors and contemporaries, myself. Like, do your research. Do your research, people. Please read about the African American experience in this country, right? And then you'll be more sensitive, and you'll think twice before you use that word, my N-I-G-G-A-H. That is disrespectful, and I can't stand it. So let me calm down.
It really feels like
put yourself in our shoes. That's it.